There was one YouTuber I was watching. It was just I don't know how many videos this guy put out. He was just like one of those guys who like he was like 5'9" and dunked or whatever, right?
Oh, yeah.
And what his mentality was is, if I don't try to jump higher every day, how am I ever gonna jump higher?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like that mentality, I feel like goes across anything. Like, so if you don't progress yourself every day, how do you see the result in the end? Because you gotta every day you gotta try to get better. Yeah. Every day you gotta try to get better. Because if you're not trying to do that like every day constantly, there's no way you're gonna actually get there, right?
Yeah.
So every day you gotta try to progress forward, you know. So that was like a mentality. I was just like, yeah, that's like a really good mentality to have. Because he was like, if I don't try to jump higher every day, I'm not gonna end up jumping higher, right?
I don't know. That's what Kobe said too. Like, I mean, for me personally, like growing up, like one of my favorite basketball players ever was Kobe, and then like obviously now it's like LeBron, but like every time like Kobe says something, I just take it to heart every time. Like
I know what you mean, yeah.
Even for like when Gordon Hayward got injured, did you see his post by any chance?
No, I'm not
like
sure.
part of it, because I still remember it. He said like, he said something like specific to Gordon Hayward, but I took it like as a message to myself in a way. So like to me it was like, you know, you had this downfall, right? So get mad, like do this, like be pissed off.
Yeah.
But then just go back and just grind it out. Just go hard, because then by the end of it, you're gonna see that even though you did all, like you suffered through all this, it just made you a better person. Your like craft is a lot better because you went through it. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's legit.
That's legit.
And then like even on his like jersey retirement, he's like, you know, I woke up at 5, not just because I was thinking about myself. It was like, you know, I have to do this for the city of Los Angeles. I have to do this for NBA fans. I have to do this for my family. I have to do it for all these people. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy.
I remember there was one YouTuber I watched. He was talking about like the point Kobe became like the Black Mamba. Have you seen that video?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
I've seen documentaries.
Maybe.
It's crazy.
So like
know,
there was one point where I forget, he was down in a game. Some game they were losing. Lakers were losing against someone, right?
Kobe's crazy.
And then this was the time where like Kobe was going through his trial and stuff like that, with
what
like
happened?
the assault. It was like some assault charges and stuff like that.
Sexual?
And I think it was like sexual assault, something like that. And like Kobe was going through a lot, right? Like he wasn't playing good in that game. He was like shooting really bad, right? He goes halftime, and like I'm not sure. I forget if like a player talked to him or not, something like that. But he like in that moment he thought to himself, right? I could lose everything right now. I could go to jail. Like I could lose my family, right? He could lose everything, right? He was at a point where like it was basketball or nothing, right? So he was just like, one thing I won't lose no matter what is basketball.
Deal.
So he went all in on basketball, and then from that point, that's where they believe like that Black Mamba mentality came in.
Yeah.
So every day he went out to kill, right? Like everything. Like he was about to lose everything, so he was like, I'm not losing the one thing I love, like the one thing I'm amazing at, right? So he was like, that's where he went out to kill every night. That's like where the Black Mamba mentality came from.
I think I saw a documentary and he was like, I think he was saying like, he didn't say everything that he was going through, but he was saying like, he's like, alright, Kobe, he has to deal with like, he was like, he divided himself into like, I think 2 characters.
Yeah.
He was like, Kobe has to deal with all these like personal things like with family and like maybe friends and stuff. And then he was like the Black Mamba, and he was like, the Black Mamba has to do just all in basketball. Yeah. And like, I don't know, it's pretty cool because like, it's like, and he said he was like, yeah, I'm like stone cold like when like on basketball and stuff, and like I don't know, he doesn't show too much like sometimes expression wise, and he's just sometimes he's angry. He has a lot of
that's what they were talking about. Like even his last season, it was like he completely turned it off.
Oh, like he dialed it down.
Like
the Mamba, because he was like what up with like all these like different players and stuff.
Exactly, because like at that point he just had to, his legacy was set. He was set as the set as the Black Mamba, you know, nothing was gonna change that.
Do you know what was crazy though? That last game it came back.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I was sitting right there. I was literally sitting.
Like the what team?
No, it was against the Utah.
Yeah, Utah Jazz, and he just dropped he just turned on that Mamba Mentality.
I remember, he was like, he scored a lot.
He was like,
no, do you know what was crazy about that day? I remember we had homework or something. It was some stupid-ish. But, like, I was literally in that room, right? It was the Warriors game where they were going to have the best regular season if they won. And this Kobe game.
Yeah.
And then I had them both, like, split screen, right? But then, like, in the middle of it, I was like, you know what? F this Warriors game. When I try to, like, I don't care. It was all Kobe. I just had Kobe on. And then he hit 30. I was like, all right, they might just bench him now. Like, cool. Goes off 40. I was like, and then at this point, Twitter's going off.
Like
Twitter's going
quarter?
crazy.
By third quarter, you had 30?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah, and then he hit 50. 50, I was like, all right,
that's crazy.
Go 60. Like, he has to go 60 now.
He scored 80 once, right?
He scored 81. Yeah. That's, like, the most since Wilt.
Like,
dude, Kobe.
Apparently, like, what Kobe was said for that game at, I think they, like, recently interviewed him. They're like, he was like, he didn't even realize he was gonna drop 60 that night. He just started shooting, and it just happened. Every shot he shot, it just kept going in.
Yeah,
it just kept going in. So he just got blazing hot, and then by the end, he just ended up with 60. He wasn't even trying to go out and do that.
Yeah,
like, it was his last game. I feel like the defense might have been lighter because it was his last game. Like, it was Kobe's last game. You know what I'm saying? It might have been a little bit, but like 60-60.
No, but like
say if they played hard defense, it might have been 40. You know what I'm saying?
See, cause like maybe when he got like 30, they might have been like, all right, let's put more.
They're like, all right, let's like try defending.
But if you scored another 30, that's like, come on, that says something.
No. Not only that though, I think like, if Utah won that game, they would have been like, I think closer to playoff contention or something like that. So I think it was like a key game for him too. Oh wait, no, never mind. They already won. They were already out. They were already out.
So like. They're like they didn't really have anything to fight for, but still like
it's still
dropping
like,
60 is dropping 60.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like just dropping 60 on your team. That's just like your dignity. That's like ain't no one scoring 60 on me. Like,
that shows you that even though he was old and broken, he could still turn it on, dude.
That's crazy.
That's how old was he when he retired?
37.
Is that like old for basketball?
Dude, that's old. His knees were gone.
15. No, 20 years. What? He played for 20 years.
Yeah, he played 20 years full.
20 years.
He got out of high school, right? He
went straight out of high school.
Dude, that's like most of his life.
Even LeBron went straight out of high school, right?
LeBron.
People like that.
Dude, that's crazy.
They're so good in high school that they just went straight to the NBA.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that Kobe mentality. Like, recently I've been, like, getting more into Kobe than what I was even back in, when I was younger. I was on LeBron since, like, I was really young. I love LeBron since I was young.
Yeah, Kobe was, like, the first superstar.
Oh, really? Yeah, like, I liked Kobe, but, like, I was not on Kobe. I don't know why. I was never on Kobe as much as I was with LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like LeBron, I just liked LeBron's story a lot better.
Yeah.
Like,
how
he came up.
Yeah, for me, it was just because, like, growing up, I grew up on the Celtics-Lakers finals. So because of that, it was, like, Kobe. Like, I still don't like the Celtics. Like, I mean, I'm cool with the Celtics, because Paul Pierce and them left, or they retired. But, like, I don't learn to mess with the Celtics like that. But, like, the Lakers and, like, Kobe, that was, like, the person growing up. And then, obviously, Derrick Rose came. And Derrick Rose is, like, Derrick Rose. Yeah. And then, whenever they lost LeBron, that's why I hated LeBron. But then, like, when LeBron returned to Cleveland, I was like...
I
don't know what's next.